We about to get into a video. This is Tommy G, the homie. Lil homie was like, you gotta reply to, you gotta react to this one, fool. Tommy G, he be putting on everybody. He be going to he be going to them places that people don't want to go to, and he be exposing them on the reel. So I was like, all right, let me check him out. Then we got New York's Most Wanted. I know this is gonna be on some bull, bro. This is gonna be some BS. Real shit though, no jokes. Trump actually passed the measuring block, I think it's called. It's basically the new law thing banning gas-powered vehicles to be manufactured past June. Basically, you can't. Cars are not going to be made gas-powered. I can't speak right now. Basically, car manufacturers are not going to manufacture cars that are gas-powered past 2035. So the law just got signed today, and it's going to be dudes like this that are going to be suffering, because people like this that be driving recklessly, they're going to be bummed out. They're going to be the first ones out of the game.
It's a dangerous train known as throughway swimming is when cars drive recklessly on highways, causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
Hey.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
How are you not a danger to society, my guy? You're swerving through traffic. You could hit a little lady going to work. You could hit a mother or father going to pick up their kids from school. Like, what goes through your head when you drive recklessly? Apparently nothing.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all. My name is AJ, and I strike customers. We basically just got chased by the dummy right now.
Just how?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. I'm a crazy driver. I do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous.
Yeah, no shit.
It could cause injury or death all the way through.
Straight up, guys, if you have a license and you drive now, please don't think some shit like this is cool, bro. This is far from that. This is not cool. This is straight hooliganism. It's straight up, you don't care for people's life. You don't care about yours, and you don't care about other people's lives. Because for you to drive around like that and potentially hurt somebody or kill someone, bro, you could literally unalive somebody doing this type of behavior. Like, it's not cool. And I feel like the younger gens, the YNs that are coming up or that are getting older, they are seeing stuff like this and they want to replicate it, and they think it's cool, and it's not. It's fucking corny. You could hurt yourself. You could get into a big old accident. You can, there's just so many bad things that come out of this. So I don't understand. I really don't. But hey, he makes his living out of this, I guess. But yeah, guys, don't be out here doing stuff like this.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team. In this video, peek behind the...
They're called the swim team, because they be swimming through traffic.
On New York's underground car culture. But as I learn more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's Most Wanted. And what you're about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior.
No cap!
Who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady...
From the chop shops, dude. These guys aren't legit, bro. They gotta go to chop shops. to freaking hide the whips they rob, bro. Like, come on, like realistically, how are you getting away with this? There's just no way you're getting away with all this reckless driving, and you don't have something on the low to, like, you feel me?
Dake's underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What
Right.
is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, come on. Okay. Can't even do my reactions, bro. You're freaking clingy, bro.
Why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into.
Talking about my cat right now.
New characters emerge that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous.
Like, dude, this guy's so clingy. All right, here. All right.
Also, this structure that we never got to
There.
see in the first episode.
There. This is what he wants.
Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars. These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away.
I mean, if you got the car to do that, bro, go ahead. Like, all these dudes driving foreigns and BMWs and Urus's, and like, obviously they're smart enough not to do this in regular cars, because obviously you're not getting away from shit. But at least they got that. I mean, they're driving around all these fast ass cars where they can't get caught up, and if they do, they just scatter like ants, just out the way. And here he goes.
How? So we're gonna get into that and much more, folks. This is the return of New York's most wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York manufacturer, sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next. Ever been picked up at an airport like this before? Not sure exactly what to expect, but they said they got something really special for us. So
Also, let me know if you guys want to see more long videos.
where anything can go down.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to be more consistent, but your boy got
Holy shit.
other things besides YouTube life. You feel me? I'm out here. I do work a job. You feel me? I'm doing things all the time, and I'm trying to be as consistent as possible.
We got BMWs here. We got another BMW.
Expect weekly uploads on this channel, though. If you follow me from our main channel, that's probably gonna be 2 times a week type shit. I try to keep it more consistent, but it's not gonna work for me right now due to my schedule. But I can always hop on this channel and make a reaction. So expect weekly uploads on this channel. And the Nardo Gray Beamer. Is that the Beamer? I don't even like Beamers, bro, but that was clean Beamer.
What's the next bar? I can't even remember it. Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
Nah, bro, that was chill. That was not it.
What can you tell them, my box?
Well, strikers, a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it.
A hottie. All stolen whips. All stolen whips. Those aren't his cars.
Tommy's white, don't forget. You should know that your music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot. That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets.
And he got caught.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Telling you, bro, you like, why put yourself in a position where it's just stupidity, bro. And honestly, it's stupidity. Like, I get it. They make a living off of this. They post this content, and they got a channel with hundreds of subscribers. But, bro, it's too risky, bro. You're putting your life on this. It's like if I go out right now and I buy a bike, and I got a homie too that likes bikes. If I go out and I buy a bike right now, and then I try to be, obviously this is not the same. We're talking, these are cars, but I'm talking about a bike. But it's the same concept. I'm out here doing crazy stuff on a bike. Best believe one of these days, I'm bound to, I ain't even gonna say it, but bro, come on. Like, you're out here being reckless deliberately. So it's gonna happen, and if it don't happen, you're gonna get caught.
How wanted would you say you are?
Probably a time nobody even wanted me.
Really?
And bro is happy about that. The dude is happy about that.
What's going on with Squeeze Benz right now? We were going crazy. Everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months.
And I get it. I mean, I get it. They're doing their thing. That's how they make a living. I'm assuming. You know, they post this content, but at what cost? Like now you're on the radar. Now you're being watched. You know, now people see your face. They you feel me? So it's well, obviously not Squeeze, but this good dudes. You know, his faces are in the videos, and bro, it's too much heat for what? For some views? Did all that for some views, bro? I guess.
He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
We got to be safe, yeah, because you're on the radar now. Now you're on thin ice. But if
No one can give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there's been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
and it's like straight up these people that do these things, like obviously they
rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game.
they don't have other responsibilities, bro. Like no lie, if you're out here doing stuff like this, you probably don't got, you know, you don't care about your life, you don't care about like other stuff that comes with it, you know, your fam or man. I mean, even if they do they really care? Because they're out here being reckless, you know. I would never do some shit like this, bro.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
Like, bro, what is that? Y'all saw? What is that?
What would you say you're special?
What is that?
What would you
Just
say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you...
I swear, this is perfect rage bait for me. This just it just annoys me, dude.
How risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as going high speed.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy were under me.
So, two drivers crashed. I heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is.
Damn.
People, can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger.
Why would it be risk-free? You're intentionally going out here driving hundreds and hundreds of... I'm telling y'all, I don't even know what y'all doing to the younger generation. These dudes, and it's all bad, bro. It's all bad.
Innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about them.
Best believe if this dude takes out a life, I guarantee he's not gonna do this no more, bro. He will not do this no more, because how can you continue knowing that you took someone's life? You know.
So, you know, and it's bad. Like, to me, I just post whatever. I don't care. You know, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
But,
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
you know, in some way,
What motivates you to do this?
traffic.
You just hate
Traffic.
Like, you like traffic.
No, I don't.
That's what motivates some traffic. Oh wow.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do.
They do, my guy.
Whatever happens, happens. I don't think
Without a doubt. They're just waiting for you to fuck
Is there
up.
an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
lifetime.
or unaliving
How do you
someone.
need access to all these kind of crazy cars?
Family, network, friends.
So these are your cars.
Yes, sir. We have a TCPRS, we have an M3CS, I have an individual spec that took like months to build, the Voodoo Blue M3, and then we have a Cohen, we have a Huracan, we have Trackhawks, we have the biggest fleet in New York, one of the biggest fleets in New York.
Let me ask a question I think is on everyone's mind. What makes it worth it to rent to guys like license? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like license that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible if anything happens, they won't pay us for it. They do market with our vehicles, we do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check or whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $400?
But at the end of the day, bro, it's not worth it. Like, if I was a rental company, I would not want, like, I'm doing a thorough background check on you, dude. And if you can't give me certain paperwork, we not doing this, bro. I'm not giving you my car. I'm not letting you drive my car, you know? And it sucks, dude, because I feel like it's already happened. Like, it's happening right now where people, they want to be cutting through traffic because they see videos like this and they go to a rental car company. Somebody in Miami right now is trying to rent a car right now, trying to do some stuff like this, and they gonna mess up a nice whip, just to go fooling around, joyriding and shit.
Is it like crazy drifts?
Sure, just like here. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like, if I'm getting alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us, dude, It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real. Who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy?
What did I just say? You feel me? Nobody is gonna do this, bro. Like, they have to have somebody on the inside or someone doing all the, their work, I would say, because you go to any car rental for all the younger generation or the younger crowd watching, bruh. If you turn 18, 19, and tomorrow you get your license, bro, don't think that you just finna hop into a foreign right away. Like, you could if you get someone to co-sign you, but like, let's say you just trying to rent a car and go joyriding and trying to flex for the gram and trying to look rich or whatever, bro. Don't. No one's gonna give you a high-end luxury vehicle like one of these. Like this, what is this, a G80? I don't know the exact model of this one, and I don't really like Beamers to begin with, but I think this is a 2024. This is a Porsche GT for sure, and then I think this is another Beamer. I think this is could be a Dodge or something, but bro, these are all luxurious or high-end cars over $80,000. Like, bro, you're not gonna. It doesn't add up.
Buddy can make social media videos. To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told.
Exactly. They're not telling you every little detail, because they gotta,
We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs.
They call that the pig nose, the piggy nose. I ain't got nothing against Beamers. I think low-key this is hard right here. This Beamer's hard. This is just I don't like Beamers, bro, because I've worked on cars in the past and Beamers are so annoying for no reason. They're complex. I don't know what it is about European cars, but they just make it so complex for no reason when it comes time to fix them, And I guess that's just one of the reasons why I stay away from European cars. And I've never bought one or owned one in my life. But I just might one day, when I got my home and when I got passive income coming in or just another type of source of income that can allow me to, buy things like this, then I would. But I don't. Doesn't get my attention.
What's up, Rock? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right here.
This is important to your journey.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever pet car we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, the Dairy.
But let me know what you guys. Let me know what your favorite car is in the comments. Like, what kind of car y'all drive or like what kind of cars y'all into. I'm curious. Yeah, y'all be seeing the videos, bro. I see y'all watching, but y'all don't like to comment. What's going on, man? I thought we had something nice. I'm trying to create a nice relationship between me and you here. So go ahead and leave a comment, bro. Don't be shy, bro.
Very beginning was, in this Home Depot, we pulled that here, and then we hit the DCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Ben.
That's my boy.
How long you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we known each other for so long. I've known Squeeze before I've known him.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
No.
Your parents have no idea.
Bro lies to his
Where do
mom.
they think you're doing all that?
Work.
When you talk to her at Thanksgiving,
You foul, bro. You lie to your mom. Yeah, you make money, but then your mom finds out you in some bull, bro. You gonna break her heart.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what is she?
You're engaged, bro?
Do you feel like you're?
But not tell him because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
He's engaged. You're engaged and you're doing foolery like this? Come on. No mames. Leave this to the young YNs, bro. If you got a whole ass wife, bro. Come on.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like
She doesn't know. And you lying to your fiance. You're lying to her, bro.
your family not knowing?
L man, bro. L man. L man.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living...
Think about it. He gets in a, God forbid, he gets in an accident. What's your mom gonna think? What's your dad gonna think? How you gonna leave them? How are they gonna feel? You're gonna leave them speechless. They're gonna be worried. They're gonna cry, bruh. They're gonna cry, and on top of that, your fiance too. They're all gonna cry. They're like, bro, you're just putting yourself in a situation. I just don't understand. I really don't.
So I sent my guy Keegan to the street.
Like, you have shit to lose, my guy.
I think that's not safe.
We gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not.
If you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Yes, but still, bro, it's endangering people's lives.
We gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me. It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just...
I like this guy. He said testosterone. No cap. No cap.
Directly to these guys, what would you say to them? Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been in Beamers. I've been in one Lambo once, and I've been in what's another one? A Z06. Like, these are some. I used to work at a lot where people would trade in cars, and I'd seen so many different kind of luxury vehicles: GTR, Z06s, you name it. Just like domestic, Japanese, whatever. And I've hopped in some, and I've done like pulls and whatever. But like, what the hell these guys are doing? Like these. This is on some utter level shit, bro.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. It all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I'm driving. There's also some real YouTube comments. A lot of people hate me, but I don't give a...
Exactly. You saw that? You're the reason why insurance is too high. That's what I'm saying. Professionals use their machines on a track or a closed course. True car enthusiasts would never endanger the public. I gotta agree with that one, bro. You're the reason why my car insurance is so high. All it takes is one person switching lanes without an indicator. That's what I'm saying. All it takes is one person to just be driving, not even looking, just switching. There's people that dumb that don't use turn signals, that just go into lanes. And all it takes is one of those people, bro, to just go in front of you, and then it's over, bro. It's over. Absolutely scum behavior. What about the people in those cars, families and kids? I mean, these are all valid, bro. There could be kids. There could be a family inside of a vehicle that you hit. And trust me, once you hit a family, like, bro, you're in some deep, deep water, homie.
With the F87, table for two.
Hey, I said you, hey,
How
you.
wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I've had an incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas station and two cops was like right there eyeing me and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
I was wearing the shirt, the shirt, and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down right behind me. I figured.
And not to mention, what if one day you're out of gas and you try to take off on the cops, bro? Like, there's just so many things that can happen. So many bad things and not enough good things can come out of this. So many bad things. What if you trying to take off on a cop, bro, and you ain't got no gas? Like, you just squeezed and swam through traffic for like an hour for your video, and then you pull over to a gas station and you're about to fill up your tank, and then you got to dip because you notice that there's ops on you now, and you didn't even fill your tank. What you gonna do now? You gonna run? What you gonna do now, bro? I'm telling you, like, that anything can happen.
On their side, I think they would say, like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then
My camera's about to
50 more, 100 more.
my camera's about to
We
stop
need
right
more
now.
people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do also.
Yes, you do. So do the right thing.
What I do because not every
Do the right thing, dog.
amount of passes that people get into and stuff, and it's really
Don't let these
it's not cool.
kids be influenced.
It doesn't mean it's easy. You know, anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me? Yeah, I trust you. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and we'll see you guys on the road.
He's like that.
These parts of the video. First, a quick message from our sponsor.
Folks, it's crazy that there are people out there driving like this, but you know what also is crazy? That there are data brokers out there that have your home address, social security, phone number. and
That's
email,
true.
Selling to companies that then market to you and bombard you with ads. That's what the sponsor.
Y'all ever get scam calls?
Incognito. Thanks to sponsors like this, we're able to continue the.
That's the scam calls, bro.
From protecting your home address to reduce.
That's the scam calls right there.
Emails. Incognito removes your.
That means they got your info.
They contact.
They got your information.
Request removal. They monitor for breaching, and they keep scrubbing your data over time. They also have a custom remove goal. You create an account, you give incognito proof. Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some
Cap.
thinking going on to figure out how you make your next move.
Cap.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, you know, it's addictive. Better than drugs, in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Do you have any other vices besides crazy driving?
Yeah, he doesn't do drugs. He doesn't drink, but this is his high. You know, this is his adrenaline. His adrenaline to drive fast. His drive, cutting through traffic, being reckless. That's his drug. You know, everyone's choice of poison is different, but it's no different from a guy who smokes weed or, you know, or does coke. It's still like an addiction in a
Do
way.
you feel like this is what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was just like doing this thing, like not as crazy, but like I was
I'm waiting for my camera.
I was an athlete.
It's gonna stop recording anytime soon.
Oil
Don't worry about that.
and tire pressure? Have you been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and something.
Okay, he said it's about 100K.
So when you're going to your rental guy,
And you're driving that like that? Like, aren't you scared of messing up that nice ass whip?
guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
Oh, bro,
What's in it for them?
you're my boy.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a
Cap.
$100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So So my friend, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, and I have my own car, but I just don't do it in my own car because it's hot, making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, How you feel?
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little about how I feel right now.
How about this? I'll be down for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute.
He said, I'm gonna bug out for 1 minute.
And?
Go.
Holy mother. Yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
We're only going 100.
Oh my god. Come on. Not too fast, not too fast. I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me.
You're a little tired, Loki. Had a long day today.
Okay. Please, God almighty.
Like, dude, this is so crazy.
Heads up, heads up, heads up.
This is so crazy, bro. I'm getting anxiety watching this, bro. Low key.
Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time.
Oh, I didn't even talk about the motorcycles, bro. What if you hit a guy on a motorcycle?
Good, cut.
Dude, that guy's gonna go flying.
Because I didn't even let Squeeze Ben go that far. Like, there were so many times where I thought that was gonna be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. I've never had my dreams to always do 200.
Tripping.
I have the right car to do it.
Do you ever feel
In traffic too. Tripping.
Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk?
If I've ever scraped someone's car, tapped in there, or being tested, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty.
Daredevil driver.
Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
You said B6 though. My guy, they do not drive slow cars. Cops drive police enforcements, police interceptors, and if y'all don't know what that is, it's basically a Ford Explorer tuned up. All right, cops got a tuned up Ford Explorer. All right, that shit's is boosted, bro, and it's boosted for a reason. It's boosted so they can catch up to you, fucking reckless ass drivers. But obviously, they're not gonna chase you if you're in traffic, cutting up, and there's other people that could potentially get hurt. They're not gonna chase you, but they can catch up to you, bro, especially in a Beamer.
Oh, you just taking Score plus, though.
No way. The cops already caught on, huh? No way. Oh shit, Tommy's getting a little anxious.
Let's just relax. I don't want to go super fast.
He's like, I heard the cops. F this. You scared my boy Tommy.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase? Every day? Is that an exaggeration enough? Have you had close calls? Have you been chased by a helicopter?
And how's it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away from it. So it was way helicopter on the other side, and it was me.
Ain't no way, bro. You.
Tried to get away from it as fast as possible.
Ain't no way.
High speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not gonna maintain for.
Okay, but one day you're not gonna be so lucky. That's what I don't understand. He keeps doing it. Like, it's just too much risk, bro. It's way too much risk. I really hope dude gets into something else where he's not endangering people's lives. Maybe you could start posting some other kind, or like something with cars where you're not endangering people, bruh.
That was? So we just got into a police chase and got away. Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. License. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me?
He ain't listening to you, bruh. He's not listening to
I
you.
got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little.
There, you see what I tell y'all? What I tell y'all exactly. Homie has stuff to lose. You gon'
What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No problem. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really like care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with this.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
Yes, that's menace behavior. Yes, it is. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've driven crazy on the road before, but not like this, bro. I have road rage, bro.
People are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us before you just went to the left. He's searching for the car for me to drive away. So we can get distance we can find. I'll play it safe for you. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like, if you like to stop, I'm gonna have to do it. I can't, but I can't promise.
His face got an angle, I like the dangles for 5 cheating in my bitch getting strangled. 707 is a Hellcat Durango.
And Box is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not gonna crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on and you guys, you're definitely good though, it's not hot for sure. And then I was just right next to him. So
Good to see you.
Punch made them pro scammer. You mean marketing genius?
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's all marketing.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody I love this shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass. Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
He barely got any air in his tires.
Are you gonna chase it?
That's another one. No air in his tires.
It's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts. I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next Ed or something.
Hey, slow down, slow down.
We got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
All dogging him, bruh.
Nigga, he's
All of them.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to
You got covers. You got highway patrol. You got so many. They hiding in the cut, waiting for some fool to just smash right through.
I've only been in New York for about
And then there's the stereotypes, bro. They see you in a. Hey, bro.
2 potential chases.
They see you in a fast car like that with a ski mask, bro. I'd pull you over too if I saw you like that.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh my god. So, strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a truck call. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up doing trying it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car, they're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car and we try to get there as soon as possible and just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, some people don't care about information being leaked, but they'll still try to strike the car. They'll just report it to the hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Did anyone try robbing you before?
100%.
And what do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company.
And then I feel bad for the people that have cars like this that are just trying to enjoy their cars. Like people that have Scats and Hellcats and all these high-end, fast, just cars, they're potential targets too for stuff like this. Their cars can get stolen and then end up in a chop shop somewhere in Miami, and next thing you know, it's some other car painted all white, and they will never see their car again. Tragic.
We kind of got an alert from the doctor saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we try to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at 5
I'm up all night.
Obviously 4 or 5 hours a day. So you get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene.
I guess.
These teams overlap. The strikers, the takeovers.
Damn.
Are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that. But I know a lot of people that do.
So a striker is basically someone who comes up on a whip, if y'all didn't know. They deliberately...
My name is AJ, and I strike cars for the...
Fucking scums. Look at these guys.
My name is Ace.
Fucking scums, bruh. Some poor sucker is missing their whip right now.
In a parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just how?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here at the windows so they know the vibe. So just
Your car that hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That's it, shot with the stick. With the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit.
Freaking scums.
I'm curious about is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like, what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
I was like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. You show you how we do it. So basically, you just pop the window in the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind you. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and then take them.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's good for it, so just keep it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
Just because the windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just one.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just one. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just one.
It's just boring.
But wait, what about going?
Y'all could easily work in a chop shop. You could work as a advisor, as a rental guy, renting cars for other people. There's so many things y'all can get into if y'all like cars.
Going on hikes for?
You don't have to steal other people's hard-earned cars that they worked their lives for, you know?
How long you been in this game for?
Almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They try.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Also, I'm so happy, bro. I don't have a car like this. Like, I have a little Hondeezy. You know, it's a little clean black Hondeezy. It's nothing too crazy. But, bro, I knew if I had a car that was worth thousands and thousands of dollars and was a quick car. Nah, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing that there's people out here like this.
Because they're gonna chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you will hit them.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. They show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing
How?
shit.
You are doing dumb shit. Neck yourself, homie.
Like, worse than just driving.
You're stealing people's cars that they work for. They work 80-hour shifts, 80 work weeks, and they put in overtime to get this car that they want. They really want it. And then you go and find it and you steal it from them. You're a fucking scum.
We live in a up war, so
What do they
You're scum.
Where are we about to go see?
basically city village a place where if you wanted to get a part fixed same day, you bring it there, you know. And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know.
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot.
Here comes the chop shops.
So Mr. Unbox, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Stryker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the keyboards,
So someone
the
probably
wires.
just crashed their car here.
This was a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint. Yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person. All of a sudden, you're paying $600 for the same job with labor.
So if I have to get rid of something, like
Cap.
a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of,
Like we had spoken to our man about, you can either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker.
Let me tell you something, bro. I got offered to work in a chop shop once. I never told nobody this. I got offered to work in a chop shop once and I declined it. And you know why? Because I don't want to be fixing I don't want to fix other people's cars that aren't even their cars. They're cars that they stole so that they could do stupid stuff in and then take it to the shop and be like, hey, fix this for under $1K. I don't want to be that guy. Fuck that, bro.
It is if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire. Maybe you bring it here for.
Nothing is different from these guys, the strikers, and the people that work in the chop shop. They are all scum.
Maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you can get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or a Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
Beamer boys. The Beamer boys. Damn, this video's about to be long as hell. Yeah, I appreciate you though. If you see my videos to the end, bro, that's love. I appreciate it.
Just stop. That was crazy. Just stop. Just stop.
You got the fuckboy haircut.
Okay. Let me show you something.
I remember I had that haircut, bro.
That's from 2008.
I had that shit before it was cool and all. Well, back when I was in high school.
This is the best drift car you could get.
Not everybody got that hairstyle.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
$25.
No, not really. Yes.
I'm the slider of the ring, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. It's the best drift car you could get. $25.
So you bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up?
Oh yeah, that's just stolen.
You've had, and you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really.
Yeah, because it's stolen.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
Nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras
They're ghost
that
plates.
the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead.
So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure. Because you gotta hop through the window. It's a process and all that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full.
That don't matter.
Get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit.
I knew it was a G80. I just didn't want to like not get it right. I knew it was a G80.
$10,000 is insurance.
The Beamer, the pig nose, the piggy nose.
Definitely cut him a check for like 30.
But still though, come on, you're like you just putting people through BS, homie. Now somebody gotta call their insurance company and be like, yeah, well, my car was stolen and I don't know where it's at. And then they're gonna call you back later on. Sir, we found your car in a ditch somewhere, and we want to know if this is your car. So we're gonna need you to come down to the station, and why put someone through all that bullshit, dude? I'm telling you, scum, dude.
All right, this has been a legendary interview. Stay safe.
These are not car guys, bro. These are not car guys.
I'm going back to Milwaukee.
I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what nobody says. These are not car
At
guys.
this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure?
No.
As if he would just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. And sure,
No.
it can take a while. Just the idea that it's just this harmless thing. And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I can mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that muscle without being a menace to society.
That's what I said, bro. Y'all can get into the game without having to hurt people and ruin people's lives, bro. Literally, that car could have been someone's car that had a family, was just trying to go to work the next day, and they go outside and they're like, where's my car? It's gone, homie. They came up on it. And now that dude has no car. He can't pay his bills. He can't pay his rent. Baby mama gonna dip out on him. Probably has child support. Bro, you don't know what these people go through.
What I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here. Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination? Go play.
Sad.
Go play at a basketball court. Join a jiu-jitsu gym. Do something. Imagine how bored you're going to be in jail. Like Big Bubba's your
That's what I said, bro. It's not worth it, bro. Speeding, the swimming, the striking.
What? So, like, think ahead a little bit. Act now.
Y'all gonna get caught one day, bro. And I'm not even talking down. Like, it's gonna happen, bro.
Good luck.
Alright, y'all. Let me know what y'all think of this video. Tommy G video. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you guys think of these guys. Are they scum? Are they just having fun? Should they keep doing them to an extent? But I really want to know y'all thoughts. So leave y'all comments in the section below. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.